Hi Sagittarius. So I'm just going to go ahead and get straight to your reading here. So right away I could see that the Nine of Wands is your first card in your spread. And usually I take the first card as the strongest card. And it being clarified with the Nine of Swords here, I could see that there is a certain cycle that you're still in. It hasn't fully completed yet. Perhaps it's very close to you're really close to ending a certain cycle. But with the Nine of Wands, I could see that you're kind of facing the other way. So it's like you're turning your back to a certain person or a situation, and you no longer want it to be a part of your energy, or you just don't really want it to be part of your life anymore. With the High Priestess here, High Priestess is Pisces energy. Perhaps you have Pisces in your chart, or you could be dealing with the Pisces. But with this King of Wands here, I could see that you're trying to stand behind your intuition, because I feel like perhaps before, the choices that you were making, you were doing it from your physical 3D, like how you feel here. But now that you've noticed that you want to kind of leave this cycle behind, or leave this person behind, you want to listen more to your intuition now, and you're kind of standing behind it. So it's almost like you're allowing your intuition guide you at this time, which is a really good thing. Usually in readings, we always advise, watchers to, or listeners to follow their intuition. And I feel like you are following your intuition. You've done the hard work that you needed to do by getting over that hurdle. As you could see with the Nine of Wands here, you could see she's kind of blocked by a fence, and it's about you going over that hurdle, going over that difficult step to in order for you to follow your intuition. And I feel like that is your present moment, where you're allowing your intuition guide you, like I was saying. I see Leo here, I see Pisces, I see fire sign like yourself. A lot of fire in here. Perhaps you're also dealing with another fire sign. If that's the case, then I feel like the ending that had happened, it happened very in a very explosive way. Like, if it was an ending to a relationship and this other person's a fire sign, they might have told you exactly how they felt, and you done the same as well, where you told them exactly how you felt as well. So it was like very explosive, and you guys just ended it in a very harsh way. That's the best way I could describe it, I guess. Um, yeah, so I also see Aries here, Taurus. But with this Ace of Wands here, like I said, you're really close, like you're on that verge to ending this cycle with this person, and you're wanting to have new beginnings, like new passionate beginnings. If you're trying to get back with this person, then you want to have that brand new beginning with them, but you want it to come from a very passionate, strong-willed way, and you kind of like want whatever happened in the past to stay in the past. Yeah, so with the Ace of Pentacles here as well, you might be the one that wants to give the offer, or you're kind of waiting for it. Either or, I feel like there's going to be a new beginning that happens after this cycle is completed. Let me see at the bottom of the deck here. You have the Justice. You could be dealing with a Libra. Seven of Wands here. And the Hierophant. But yeah, see, I definitely see that you are standing in your power. Or you're allowing whatever happened in the past be the past. And you're kind of ready to... The Seven of Wands kind of reminds me like sitting in your power, sitting in your, being connected to your higher self. And the Hierophant is the religious card. It's the spirituality card. So I feel like you are tapping into, like I said, you're tapping into your intuition, and you're living by it. And I feel like you're being guided to, and you're receiving messages from, the universe, or whatever you want to call it, and you're trusting in it, and you rather come from a place where you can trust your higher self rather than your physical form. With the Four of Pentacles here. But when I was saying that, I felt like the energy from your person, they kind of find that intimidating in a way, because you're getting really close to being your best version of yourself, and you're not really looking back, as I was saying, and you're kind of just moving forward. Four of Pentacles here. So since you are, standing in your power, and you're getting in tune with your intuition, and you're connecting to higher source, you kind of feel like you need to keep certain things to yourself, because you can't fully trust maybe this past person, or you can't fully trust people in your life because you feel like they would take advantage of you in a way. But you're strong enough to stay independent and not have to worry or be codependent on others, because you are, like I said, you're connected to your higher self, and you're trusting your intuition. That's really good. And but the thing is that the reason the drawback is that since you are connected to that part of yourself, you feel a little defensive in a way, because you don't want people to steal that power within you. So you kind of are keeping to yourself at the moment. With the Ten of Wands here, you're trying to let something go. Like I said, you're really on the verge of ending this cycle that had to do with this person, and you're really trying to let it go so that you can you can be happy, so that you can find your happiness again, because perhaps maybe you lost it, and you're not accepting anything from anyone right now, because you want to be the best version of yourself, and nothing's going to stop you. Yeah, and with this Knight of Swords here, I feel like it's like you're running to yourself. You're running away from things that don't serve you anymore. The Temperance is Sagittarius energy, so that's you. But let me grab some clarifications here to get better detail on this situation. Yeah, so I feel like things didn't end so well with this person, and they see you as someone that is powerful, and that is, connected to your higher self, and you're trusting your intuition. I keep repeating that, but keeps wanting to come out. But this person is intimidated of that side of you. Okay, so you have the Chariot, Cancer energy, but that's forward movement. Four of Cups. So I saw the Four of Cups earlier. So I feel like you're not too open to this connection because of what it's done to you and how it hurt you, or how this person treated you. You have the full Page of Swords and Nine of Wands again. Yeah, see, so you definitely had this ending that had happened with this person. It definitely wounded you in a way where it either it like bruised, or it like hurt your ego in a way, but it did in a way where you can be more aware of what is actually going on and what is happening. And I feel like you're realizing why this happened to you, why this person is in your life, and you're truly understanding the lesson behind it and the purpose of this relationship. But with the Chariot here, I see that you're moving forward, and you're really trying to end that cycle that has happened recently, and you don't want to look back anymore. Four of Cups, I was saying, you're not really open to receiving this person back. Maybe this person is immature, a lot of immature energy here with the Fool and this Page of Swords. I feel like this person is stalking you, whether that's like in social media, or if they live close by, then they drive by your house, whatever that means to you. But they're hoping that you will take that leap of faith and trust them again. But I don't, the energy that I feel from you is that you're kind of closed off to the connection, and you don't want it to creep up and fall for it again, because I feel like you settled before, and now you're realizing that that's not the best for you, because it left you in this Nine of Wands here, where you feel like the wounded warrior, and you feel like it does more negative than it does good. Let me grab the Moonology here. So yeah, I feel from you that you are not open to you're not open to working it out with this person. But when I was saying earlier with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, you want a brand new beginning, whether that be starting with this person or a brand new beginning on your own. But I definitely see from them that they want to work things out with you. But there's a part of you that is just held back for some reason. Yeah, let me grab from the Moonology here. So you have balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Yeah, so like I was saying earlier, High Priestess is Pisces energy. And with this full moon in Pisces, that is that's you really trusting in your intuition and finding that balance when it comes to your spirituality and practicality, because like I was saying earlier, you are connected to your higher self. You're standing behind your intuition, but with this card coming out, it's like the universe reminding you that you need to find that healthy balance between the two, whether that is your human form and your spirituality. Like, sometimes we could be so connected to our spirituality, we forget that there are things that we need to still do in our human form. And, by doing practical things and doing things that we still need to do in order to live. Right? So it's really tricky to find that balance, but with this card, it's the universe reminding you to try to find that healthy balance between the two. But I feel like it's good that you are standing behind your intuition and you're trusting it, and you're giving almost 100% to the universe and just trusting in divine, which is a good thing, because a lot of people struggle to get to that, because they struggle so much on what needs to be done here. But I feel like it's time for you to try to balance the two. So you have Believe in the Impossible, Blue Moon. Yeah, so this card to me is about, usually when I get this card when I'm reading for people, it's about, kind of being open to the impossible, or being open to things that you feel are impossible. And I feel like maybe with this connection, like you feel like it's impossible to trust this person, or you feel like it would be impossible to have the life that you want while you're with this person. So you kind of are closed off to this person because you feel like it's impossible. But I feel like with this card coming out, it's like the universe reminding you, like, to believe in the impossible, even though you don't believe that it's a possibility. It when this card comes out, it's like the universe reminding that it is possible, even if it feels like it's not. And blue moons are very rare. So perhaps this connection that you have is a really rare connection. And it's something that you shouldn't take lightly. Maybe, like I said earlier, you were trying to learn why this person came into your life, and you're starting to realize why this person came into your life and what are the lessons. And I feel like with this card, it's being open to receiving those type of messages and receiving the lessons that need to be learned from it. Okay, let me grab from the oracle here. See if there's any advice from the universe pertaining this situation. Yeah, so I feel like your reading is kind of all over the place. Because first, you weren't open to the connection. And then now this comes out and it's like, you're open to the connection. And then it's like, with the Ace of Wands, it's like, you are excited for your brand new beginning with this connection. So perhaps your feelings are really back and forth with this person. I feel maybe that's why it's going back and forth. Or maybe you guys are very on and off in the relationship, so it's kind of like coming out in the reading. But I feel like once you find that balance between your spirituality and your 3D form, or your existence on this earth, I feel like that's when the connection will be clearer to you, because that's probably why you're going so back and forth, is because you get in tune with your spirituality 100%, and then you come back down to earth and you do things that you need to do here. So then it's like you're on and off in that way, and this person feels that from you. So you have Earth, learning how to be human in the world but not of it. That's exactly what I was just saying. It's like you're learning, you're connecting to your spirituality in a very strong way, but then you're also learning how it is to be human in this earth. And then it says, weight of the world, boundaries, let it go, it's not yours to carry. So I feel like from this card, it's so I see a lot of pink in both of these. So perhaps you're standing in your maybe it's a sign that you should be getting in tune with your feminine side. Because I this whole reading, I've kind of felt like you are strongly in touch with your masculine side. We all carry masculine and femininity, but I feel like the universe's advice for you here is to get in tuned with your feminine side, and to kind of just like allow yourself to receive, when it comes to connections, or when it comes to the way that you perceive life. When I am talking about the feminine energy and learning how to receive, it's not necessarily like taking from people, but more of just like allowing things to come to you rather than you trying to chase it. So, and it says let go, it's not yours to carry. So I feel like also masculine energy, they have that need to control. And I feel like perhaps you had that need to control the situation or the outcome. And with this, it's the universe advising you to kind of let go of that control and just, like I said, allow yourself to sit in your feminine energy and allow yourself to receive. So if this person wants to come to you, let them come to you, and don't try to force the outcome, or don't try to make them act a certain way so that they can do what you want them to do. Yeah, so I'm going to take this to the extended. I'm going to see their true intentions, and yeah, so I hope to see you there. Thank you.